to get crew into the site, but they're still stuck here. They've only got A main and A ramp control. That's all they have. As soon as they were to take down one, but Scream to finish off the rest. A decisive first half here from Team Liquid. Just sitting here ready and waiting. Dash, oh my, good with Scream as well to clean it up for the 3K.
Spawn side. If it wasn't for that, again, the aggression from crew looking at the spawn side early kill, you're trying to go for a close range frenzy kill on the attacker side.
For one kill. It's Cryptic's the fault. That's a big blow to Team Liquid's post plan setup, but they're still able to win these duels. Scream gets a flash pop for him and swings into Sassy, but Sassy full blind, still gonna kill, keeping small thread of hope for Vikings to hold on to. Yampy out towards short. They try to bait a peek in, but they need to go for this plant now. It has to be stuck, and Scream is gonna get safe to make that happen. The spams are off by an inch. And that is a sad situation for Vikings as Scream closes it with a beautiful 4K.
Default and then lean into the side takes look fantastic. I don't love the mid pieces. They're getting picked up a little here, and Scream just makes this game sound like a musical. I swear to you, the bells just ring way too often. He makes it look so simple.
For Vikings, the drop out of heaven from Scream could be huge. The flash is there. The drop right after, there's the first. But Sulcus falls. Scream in with more.
Action we go here, and it's a huge aggression here on A main, trying to fight for this early control, and Scream running backwards and spraying, finding the frags. Two down now.
There from Klaus.
Yeah, looking really good here. Scream in the back of the site. Oh, fantastic work from Scream. And it does
combine at the same time with the Viper Cloud that they put on the top of the right side of Mark.
At this point, Liquid could be up behind them. You're gonna pop the Hunter's Fury right off the bat. Scream catches the first, the second, and almost a third tickle.
Scream, go and walkabouts here. He's got players on the other side. No, Zelsis, you don't get to try and be this brazen. Scream's, he's confident. He's holding this and he's not backing away. Yeah, they're up against pistols, but the Sheriffs, he's gonna push further forward. The smoke's gonna keep them occluded on the other side. Jammies and Penny, we know what NA's like. They love to walk the smoke, and Scream love.
Let's come back to this again. You're absolutely right. See here, Durkan's like, oh yeah, got to deal with the close contact guy, right? And Scream just swings around the back of his Cloudburst and finds
three huge type of map control, site control for Team Liquid because of the turret, because of the utility towards that A side. But B&J throwing those paint shells, going with the Judge, making some noise on the rappel. They just...
It'll be a full purchase, but that net got to be considered the do or die round for Liquid. Scream just does so well to... How aggressive they're being. They're going to rat spawn.
Oh, and Scream's looking a little worried in this one now. So much pressure coming his way. The slow goes down.
No way.
Scream! Intention perfectly now. Lovely overview there just to highlight how smothering this hit is. But Scream just breaks out again. Just gives them a double whenever required.
Can't find another there and gets traded so quickly. So you got to credit V1 for that. Like you said, I love the setup. The fake flash comes through that tries to make them turn away.
Blood. With that, they get control of the map, but it's still a big flank from Scream. So a 3-on-1, unfortunately, as crew weren't watching their backs.
very nice. Scream. I mean, if you are someone that's only seen him in Valorant.
Seeing how Scream is already landing shots like this with a frenzy on the mid-range to long range, it's gonna be scary. That's a one-tap literally with the frenzy time there. Putting it halfway. You heard already a couple of right clicks that came out from Cryptic, so technically he didn't. Also allows Link to just book through towards that site and get the plant where they needed to on this post-plant situation where it doesn't get really wall-banged or not really wall-bangable usually when you're trying to plant and
be the person to play ultimately to peek onto this defuse. A little bit of an awkward engagement there between Durka and Cryptix, and that results in the res coming through.
Push was going to come in from Garden. They had everything set up to get into the doorway, into the A site. But now, time is of the essence. Time is against you. A hot hand.
What a shot as well. I mean, you called it as well. The utility setup was perfect. Again, the sort of thing we...
Yeah, I feel like this was just a round almost full of whiffs on the side. Like, sure, some tasty shots from Scream. It's always going to happen if you win a round with pistols, but like down to like the last 10-15 seconds when they go for a plant. So they just left Yumpy on the other side of the map, even with all the commitment that came in, the dimensional drift thrown in.
I think he's still doing a very good job being able to get a couple of support kills, entry kills, but still it's nice that Scream just off that funneled everybody back towards a heavy defense, and that starts things off very well to win the series for Team Liquid with the Hunter's Fury and Bladestorm, and immediately go and take the offensive right away off this timeout.
Oh my god. Scream very confident there. Nagzet is missing those knives, unfortunately. That right click, that's what he... Nagzet's done everything that's been required. Scream has no time. The round goes to Crew. 6-3 in favor of them, and this is a very different map of Valorant.
First on site, Magnum got too many things to shoot at. And straight away, finding these kills early enough allows Liquid to get into some...
And Liquid, as expected, will be moving forward.
Well, was it that expected at the same time here, Dan? Because when you looked at how that played on that second...
Masters as Team Liquid move on in the bracket. What a great showing from them. 2-0, taking down what is widely considered to be the strongest team in Brazil right now. They've earned their spot in round 4 up against Fnatic.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is the end of the dark horse that was Team Vikings. Came into this tournament with, well, I guess quite a lot of pressure from their region. They were the one team that people actually thought could really go all the way, and unfortunately...